Now, welcome back to a very, very special feature. Today I am at Spencer and Scott. Now, these guys started up in 2017 and they've been around for nearly 2 years, and they have created some very, very big waves in the industry with the vehicles that they have in stock. And today they do not disappoint. I mean, look at this thing. How good do these Koenigsegg's look? First of all, let's talk about the aerodynamics of the car and the Agera R itself. This car is number 18 of 18. It is the last one ever produced out of the Koenigsegg factory. The car has been covered with self-healing paint protection film. Just walking around this car, it's incredible. I mean, even the way that the carbon weave matches up. I mean, this matches up down the whole centre of the car. If you follow it here, then down to the front splitter, and even the interior, you can see that it lines up and it will go all the way back. You know, on this channel we love custom cars, and I believe that Koenigsegg is at the top when it comes to customising their cars. Every single car that comes out of the factory is made to specification for the owner that is purchasing the car. Carbon fibre wheels. Now, these are £30,000 a corner, so £30,000, £30,000, you get the gist. That's £120,000 for wheels alone. Can you imagine curving them? Probably one of my favourite features is the door mechanism itself. If we open this door, you can see it opens upwards and out at the same time. Now, the mechanism inside this door took around 2,000 man-hours just to create this fluid motion. When Christian was designing the car, he wanted a fluid motion with the door. Now, obviously the door comes down and inwards at the same time. When you close the door on any car, it's naturally one movement. If it's on a Lamborghini Aventador, it's down. If you close an original door, it's to the side. An SLS Gullwing door, it's up and then down. So he wanted the similar action, but to achieve something like this where the door just completely floats. You can see it's outwards, it starts to go in, sitting flush. We come round to the back and you check the weave, it follows all the way down the middle. As it does, it lines up here, lines up, perfect. Let's talk about the tub chassis itself of the Agera R. Now, it's an autoclave cured, pre-impregnated carbon fibre construction with an aluminium honeycomb core structure. Now, this is what's used in the Formula 1 cars. It's the same technology. The aluminium honeycomb itself acts as a pliable structure that gives movement. So there's also the fact that the aluminium is strong, but the honeycomb effect gives that sort of absorption fact, so it means that it can absorb impact easier. Open up the rear. The heart of the beast. 5 litre twin turbocharged V8. Triple X part has got to be one of my favourite pieces on it. It's just such an incredible engine bay. Just the intricate details. of everything on this car. The carbon fibre weave, whether you can see it, but right in there you see that R. That's a fun fact. Now that tiny little box reads the fuel that goes into the car. Now different fuels have different octanes, and the car is so clever that based on the octane of the fuel going in, it can give you different variable brake horsepowers. Now I saw a video online where Christian was talking about the varied brake horsepower, and he said that it varied from 1200 to 2000 brake horsepower, which is just incredible. And the car is that smart that it can read and understand each fuel. Everywhere you look on the car, there's just carbon fibre throughout, and the weave itself is so perfect. Going into the interior of the car, you can just see the attention to detail in here. It is just incredible. Talking about the carbon weave going all the way through, it even goes here on the interior. And there is the badge, the last Agera R, car number 105. Now the important part that you're all going to be waiting for. Let's hear this start up. How clever is that? Press to start. Agera R is tucked up in bed now, but if you want to see more details about the car, you can pop over to Spencer and Scott's website. I'll put the link in my bio so you can go over there and check the vehicles out in more depth. But if you want to see more behind the scenes of the stuff that I'm doing, then I'll link my Instagram below. It's at Deane. You can see behind the scenes of the things that I'm shooting and the up and coming stuff that I've got going on. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.